Creative arts team. I'm up here burning the midnight oil about 10:30 in the day. But no, I want to take a second to tell you about April 1st. Celebrate Good Vols. Come on. It is all about the 80s and what we're going to do as a creative arts team. If you're getting this email, you're going to be a part of each group, and each team's going to break down into a little karaoke spin-off for that night to present their team to have fun with. And the creative arts team is going to do Thriller. Katie Allred is choreographing this dance that we're all going to do. And we're going to do the whole Thriller vibe without the blood and guts and the ghouls and goblins thing. What we want to ask you to do is dress up. Men, get a business suit, share and care suit, get some kind of suit. I want you to think Phantom of the Opera, formal, wedding, dressy, but take a sleeve and completely shred it. Face a little bit dirty with some makeup, hair 80s, wild, big, messed up. Girls, tons of makeup, mascara 80s, maybe some of it's running, tons of jewelry. Think Victorian with ripped dresses. Obviously modesty is the key. We don't want to do anything, you know what I'm talking about. We want to be modest. But at the same time, we want to look like we are Thriller. It's that whole vibe. And then we're all going to come in and do a 2-minute choreograph. Dun-dun-dun-tss. And Katie's going to work it out. The whole creative arts team is going to come in and do that dance. I don't care who you are. You need to be a part of this. So come ready for that night. We're going to give lots of videos out on how to prepare your outfits, what that needs to look like. But just be thinking men, business suits that are completely shredded, half a leg's hanging off of one. You've got a shirt that's kind of maybe a pink 80s shirt that's kind of stained and torn and ripped. And it's just got that whole Thriller vibe. And Katie's going full out with like 8 to 10 dancers on the stage doing the whole Thriller dance. It's a 2-minute thing. So most of us are walking in from the back doing the whole thing like this. And I didn't want to Christianese this because everybody in the room is a volunteer and we all love God and we're all saved and we know that. But the whole fact of the whole Thriller vibe is, you know, we once were dead, now we're alive in Christ. That whole mentality of us being in those old clothes says something. I think that's kind of cool because now we are new creations in Christ. That's the spiritual aspect of it that we want to carry within ourselves. We're not going to preach that and all rip it off and do new creation right at the end of it, have somebody paint somebody. But the Thriller vibe for 80s night with Rubik's Cubes and a Coke versus Pepsi tasting contest, and Max Headroom and Alf and all the hilarious things from the 80s. There's going to be some teams doing Devo, Whip It, dressed up like them. Some of them's doing Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love with guys in the background. Da, 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 da. But I'm telling you, Thriller, there was good music. Van Halen, there was Def Leppard, there was Bon Jovi, there was all that. But when Thriller came out, all that kind of went away because it was Thriller. I mean, it was the bomb. And no one's better to represent that than the creative arts team. So this is where I want you to stretch your creativity within your outfits. You know, I think, like I said, Phantom of the Opera, think about a wedding, think about a tux, a business suit that is destroyed, your hair's messed up. It's 80s wild. You've got a lot of dark stuff rubbed all over you where you look kind of dirty. We don't want to go blood and guts and ghoul. It's not that. But it's that whole, you know, Thriller vibe without the blood. And it's going to be red hot blast. And it's going to be a fun night. This isn't no agenda night where we're going to come try to preach to a bunch of people. This is going to be a night where we celebrate Good Vols and have a great time together. April 1st at the church. Come dressed Thriller style. Katie's going to be sending out videos. We're going to do rehearsals and the whole 9 yards. So keep this on the DL or the lowdown or whatever, because I want this to be a secret a little bit for the creative arts team only to know when they see us all come in, they're like, wow, they're all dressed up like this for some reason. Some people know it's Thriller. But when that song starts playing and the haze kicks up and they start coming out there doing that dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, you know, that Thriller vibe starts, we're going to wear it out. And whether you're just walking down an aisle doing this or whatever, or you're doing that whole it's going to be sick. So camera guys, Peter's crew, singers, band, vocals, everybody that is in the creative arts team, from the media to the band, singers, vocals, bomb squads, you know if you're getting this email, you're on the creative arts team. I want you to bring the Thriller vibe and bring the women, bring the outfits, men bring the outfits. And I'll be sending out more emails on ideas and ways to be creative. But be creative in your preparation for your outfit. Maybe you drive to Springfield and go to a thrift store and find don't look like a pirate, but we want to look like we're going to a very formal wedding or a dinner, but our outfits are just destroyed. So that's kind of the vibe. And everyone I've shown this to is pumped and lit. I know the youth, the creative kids are going to have a blast with this. And Thriller Creative Arts, that's what it's about. Celebrate good Vols, which you are the best Vols, and that's what this night's for. And I want us to represent. And by the way, green is the new black, if anybody was wondering. So anyway, that's Creative Arts thing, and I'm rambling. And I will see you with more videos. Katie's going to walk us through all this because she's the doctor. See ya.